What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Show me everything you have. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Well-timed command throw there. No good up high. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Uh-oh. Falls short. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. They need to hold out. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes to the overdrive. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Can they create and the throw ends the round? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Grabs them. They gotta be careful. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Going in? Player 2 holds, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Jinrai kick bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. The super, no! Critical art now? Target combo whip kick out of nowhere. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's it gonna be? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Takes the chance to hurt them. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor. Down to the wire. Gotcha. Adds a little super juice into this combo from Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Handle with care. You can't jump drive impacts. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Connects with medium kick. Going in? Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 can't use it, experiencing burnout. There's a change of sides. A quick breather. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Burnout activates. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Hanging on for dear life. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Online training match. A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me everything. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the command grab. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Shows a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. manages to block the jump-in attack. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Can't tech the throw.
How's this?
Jumps in. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Click hits him with a stop and bomb. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. Gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Player 2 can't use any drive gear. Gotta play it safe. Oh, and whiff! They're wide open. Throws them. Can they close this round without the luck? Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Big throws. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 chases them down. Trips them up. Reads them. Checks them with the projectile. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Each hit is so important here. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blows them. What's next? They hit each other. Goes for the jump in. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Looking for a chance. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Target locked and scoop. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Jumps. Experiencing burnout. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Ooh, does them dirty, KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Uh-oh. Falls short. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Not shy, gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impacts are no-go. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Medium kick hits. Stings them with the Shikusen. Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Hits them with a stop and pop. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 will need to play it knock them out of the air. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. No escaping that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Decides to puff up while they can.
I am on my game.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 has the life advantage. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Well-timed command throw there. All right. Did well to get the buff in there.
I am on my game.
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 chases them down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their goes for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting 10. What a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Choke baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Target locked and scoop. Going in? Oh, says no to the impact. Hits him with a stop and pop. Nice double lariat. Anti-air in the clutch. Looking for a chance. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. A quick breather. Are we gonna impact squash? Connects with medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Show me everything you have. I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
My beautiful body is built better.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Anything could happen here. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Burnout is triggered. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 in trouble with no drive.
This will hurt.
Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice double lariat. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1, boom goes the dynamite. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. There's a wall sprout. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Gotta be careful not experiencing burnout. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. A quick breather. Jump, big time whip. Target locked and in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hugs nothing but air. Gutsy play with the grab. Reach out and hug him. Player 2 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both are ready to pull. Sets up with the jump in. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. That's gonna leave them rattled. Gutsy play with the grab. Ooh, oh my God, they just choked it up. Reach out and hug him. Looking for a hold. Solid anti-air. Whoa, critical art now? An explosive move like this is why you play Zangief. Buckle in, we're going worldwide.
Wrestling is unstoppable.
Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Jump! Gotta do better than that. Neither fighter is showing a courageous grab. It is over. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump, clutch, anti-air. Blocks the impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Well-timed command throw there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the command grab. Oh, talk about overextending. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Getting into that slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Reads them. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Oh, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Target locked and scoop. Going in. Looking for a chance. Double lariat and now burnout activates. Experiencing burnout. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Doing some quick planning. Our hugs nothing but air. Gotta be careful, pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. What'll happen here? Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely... Reach out and hug them! It's too much! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match!
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. With the life gap down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Did well to get the buff in there. Oh! Brushes that off and keeps going. Box him with a target combo. Burnout activated. Player 2 has an empty drive cage. This is a very precarious situation. There's the Jessica style home. Going for that juicy damage. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their opponent. Goes for the throw. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Box him with a target combo. Takes a trip down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A little too greedy there. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Hits them with a stopping block. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Took them to the corner in a flash. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Super Arts on deck, looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. A super art? Super clutch corners. Experiencing burnout. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Anti-air in the clutch. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? How will they utilize this? Big opportunity now in this corner. Both sides getting ready. Can they use their drive to connect with the throw? Okay, here with drive it. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Still slugging it out here. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Is it time to go on the offensive, or will they try to turtle up? The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. The super hold your breath. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to hold out until burnout activates. Each hit is KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's get it. Medium kick hits. Blocks the impact. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Big counter. Scrapping it out up close. Pokes with a medium kick. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 holding on, experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's kick. Medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits him with a stop and pop. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably hit that with confidence. Gut punch hits him. Do it to him. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up.
Connects with the throw. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Player 2 can't beat this without up! Oh my god, they wraps it up with a throw! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one has the life lead. Trips him up. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one is just about out of drive out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Shoots off a fireball up close. All right, what's coming up next? Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off? Brushes off the impact. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Still very early in the round. Drive boosted Hado. Had the radar up and running. Grabs and throws him away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one will look to apply, uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Jump! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Closes it out! Last round, people. Stone Fighters gotta go all in from this one. They are letting it fly from the get-go! Zones with the fireball. Hits them with a stop and bop. Gut punch shreds them. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Good distance for a shot. Drive impact misses. Knockdown and... Player one has the drive impact doesn't work. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. A projectile to say, get off of me. Nothing stops this train. What's next?
My turn!
With the solar plexus strike. Okay, here, shoot their shot. Punish counter sets the table. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Long low attack hits. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Player one has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Life lead opens up. Blocks the impact. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Big opportunity. There's the impact. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Neither of them willing to back off. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2, there's an overdrive shore use. Burnout activates. Hits them with a stopping bot. Player 2 experiencing burnout. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Hanging on for dear. The low! Blocks the low kick. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hits them with a critical arc. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Impact squat. Closes it out. Player 1 survived that 10th mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. No good up high. Throws him down. Good work staying in throw range there. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Oh! This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Medium kick hit. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us, brushes that off and keeps going. Launches with a Tenku kick. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Burnout activates. Looking for a chance. Super clutch corner switch. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win? KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Absorbs. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Sticks the combo. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter experiencing burnout? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checking their reactions with a fireball? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice cross-up. Oh, they needed to block that from behind. Still slugging it out at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Going in. Super clutch corner switch. Blocks it. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. It's a good spot to use the super. And it's just Just enough! Solid read on the bars. Player 2 brings it home.
A new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
This will be a good round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Opts for the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off in overdrive. Holds out with the block. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Knockout and fireball into the corner. Their triumph springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Hits him with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Crowns him from above. A quick breather. Excellent block. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Uses that wall pressure. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Final rep knocked him out of the air.
My turn.
Over 15 Hashogaki is gonna sting. Can they make the most of this? Player 2 needs to fix that iffy gauge management to stay in this. Amazing!
It's not over.
These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Pumps the brakes on the impact. What? Flash anti-air. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole. The jump-in is enough. Knew the throw was coming. Crowns him from above. What now? There's a burnout. Nice fireball. How did they read that throw? Player 1 can't use any. Drops them from the air. Oh my, the throw tag. What's next? This is it. What's this Chikuhado gonna do? Oh, come on, kid. Why would you can't? It is over. Player 2 survived that 10th mirror match.
Great match. comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Strike! Dang!
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Starts with a jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Closing moments of the match. One hit closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now. And everything brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Dashes forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Hits them with a stop and buy. Both burnout activates. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 in dire straits. There's a burnout. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Just goes for it at this range. That's gonna leave them rattled. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to flatline them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick hits. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 chases them down, brushes that off, and keeps going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super art. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stop and bow. Underhand slap. Oh, they're in the strong critical. What's gonna happen?
Good defense.
Finishes with the throw. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get into the ring.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Stands firm and blocks the driver. What are they thinking here? Fantastic reactions there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a tough spot. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1, hold your breath. It's not over. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Breaks the block with a throw. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Good distance for a shot. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Shinku Hadouken! They must have a game plan here with a critical art of KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Gets a chance with that jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Blocks the jump in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Caught in the cross-up. Knocked down. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Goes for the super art. Goes for the level 1 super. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Good old KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Anything off the smash? This round is so hit them with a stop and block. 100-hand slap. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for them in there? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Sumo smash! It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 2 half willing to risk it for the overdrive. They are not getting close to each other. Player 1 walls flat into the guard break. Amazing! Oh, they changed sides. Medium kick into. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2, excellent block. Player 2, this can lead to some big damage. Gotta do better than that. Closes it out. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Choose a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Get into the ring.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the weight, cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Anything off the smash? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sandblast! Hits them with a stop and pop. Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they approach, it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Charges forward. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Keeps them out. What are they going to flatlines on? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Sumo smash! Drive impact misses. Charges forward. The fighters tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Knockdown and... Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player two, nothing stops this train. What's next? All in with a rush. Punish counter sets the table. Turning it right up, chops off the tank and scores the win. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like perfect parry. How will they follow up? Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Can't tech the throw? Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps in, snipes them out the air. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anything off the smash? Sees it coming and blocks it out. From up above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Hits them with a stop and block. Player two can't use any drive moves with a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Gotta be careful not to whip overhead, but it won't work. Connects with the throw. We have the overhead denied. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out? I'm too good. Look at them. Put the fear of God in them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brushes off the impact. Goes for the fireball. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Impact's a no-go. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes the trip down to the wire. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like perfect parry. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Sticks the combo. Looking to impress with this super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Sandblast. Player 1 experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Connects with the throw. So little life left. Both fighters planning something? A real test of nerves here. A rare chance here. They got to do something. Smashes out the cage right there. This is going to kill. No doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen it.
That's right. I'm the best around.
Fight round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Good decision with that throw. Manages to block the jump. This and leaches some big damage. A quick breather. Hits him with a stopping block. Fights back with authority. Breaks it. Fires a blast. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Clutch, anti-air. What are they gonna anti-air in this clutch? Punish counter on reaction. 100 hands. What now? This is over. Player 2 really had to fight for that one.
a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uh-oh. Falls short. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Goes for an overhead. All right. Next hit will end the round. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Modern KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slaps. Very counters with amnesia. Nice read. Throwing some shade. Going in. Spikes them with 3 gloves. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player 1 needs to hit them with a stop and block. 100-hand slap. Uses the gauge for a super art. Will this be enough to kill? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what... Ooh! Brushes that off and keeps going. 3-ball ices. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. There's a drive impact. 3-ball. Yes, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Still alive. Still alive. Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Put the fear of God in it. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The drive impact is denied. Uses the parry. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Gets through the opening. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Hold your breath. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offense, experiencing burnout. Both looking to impress with this super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Squeeze, Harry. Blocks the impact. 100-hand slap. Oicho. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. 3-ball. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the hit them with a stop and pop. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Time to reassess the situation. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The next uses the teleport. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. There's a burnout. Will they go all in without drive? You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.